Welcome to Guild Guitars. My name is Frank Untermeyer. We're going to walk you through our workshop. We're really happy to have returned Guild to its New England roots.
We have the attitude that we're building somebody's dream. It's not just another product.
It gives the guitar a soul and a voice that is just very unique and pure. And that's one thing we're very proud of with these guitars.
One of the things we take pride in here at Guild is our ability to blend high technology with traditional lutherie excellence. We know where to stop using a machine and where to start working by hand. A guitar that's made on a machine sounds, looks, and plays in a sterile way. With over 25 hours of labor, a phenomenal amount of handwork goes into each and every Guild guitar. We're in the Guild wood storage area. This is where we keep our rosewood backs and sides, and our spruce tops. We also keep our brace stock here. We acclimate the wood for about 6 months before we use it. That's just to let it stabilize. Before we stack it and sticker it, we go through the rosewood and we actually sort it. We buy the highest premium wood we can, but through our sorting process, we reject over 50% of the material, return it to vendors, and then they in turn sell it to other guitar builders.
We're one of the few companies that offers red spruce tops as a standard feature on many of our models.
After our wood is seasoned, it is moved into our wood shop. This is the area where we build the necks, including inlaying the peg heads. We also bond the tops and backs of the guitars here.
You know, the majority of the big machinery stuff is done in the beginning of the line when you're making the basic components. You know, you're making your neck. And we do a tremendous amount of CNC work with that, fretboards, doing the initial bracing and all that.
The great thing about these guitars and how they're manufactured is that there's a real human quality to it. There's a lot of very highly skilled craftsmen and women that put their heart and souls into these guitars. Yes, we do use machinery, and we have, of course, you know, the modern technology that is necessary to do some of the things to make it feasible to manufacture the instruments, but there's also a lot of handwork that goes into these guitars.
And really, it's got to be a real balancing act. You know, you want to do the rough stuff, the stuff that you want to keep real accurate with the machine, and all the really nice fit and the adjustment and the sanding all by hand.
We're in the Guild body department. This is the area where we bond the braces to the backs and tops, bend the sides, and build the box itself. It's also the area where we fit the neck to the body.
They have a fantastic tooling department here at the Connecticut facility, and they went through and basically created new tooling for almost all of our processes.
At Guild, we fabricated our own computer-controlled side bending machine. Using the side bending mechanism results in proper temperature at all times. Our sides don't get burnt, they don't get distorted, and they don't split.
Instead of doing it by hand, you get a flatter side. It's less work for the person to actually bend something by hand.
You don't have a guy standing there watching the timer and actually manually operating arms and spraying them down with water as it goes and opening valves. And he puts it in there, he hits the button, and for 7 minutes he can be doing something else.
The machine is just awesome.
There's a lot of knowledge, a lot of talent and people that are involved in making of the new guilds.
I'm trying to do the best I can to make somebody's dream come true.
We're now in the Guild finishing department. This is where the guitars really start to come to life. We spray 14 coats of nitrocellulose lacquer, sanding finely in between coats. After we dry them for 2 weeks, we buff them to a lustrous finish.
We do a lot of traditional processes with these guitars that a lot of modern acoustic guitar manufacturers have abandoned. Things such as pure nitrocellulose lacquer finishes. A lot of people have gone away from that over the years. We feel that's very important. It helps the instruments to breathe. It gives them amazing tone, and it's just a beautiful finish.
Seeing the guitars and hearing, you know, just other people that see them and say, wow, the quality of these things, the way they look, how accurate they are, they're all good.
It takes a certain amount of time to build a guitar, and we want to make sure that it flows well and efficiently. But at the same time, we want it to be right. Do it once, make it right.
After the guitars are buffed, they move into our assembly department. Here, our luthiers bond the bridge, cut the nut, and assemble the guitar. It then goes in for a playtest. And finally, a Guild guitar is born. With its timely history, old-world craftsmanship, and modern design innovation, there's really nothing quite like the strong, balanced, crystal-clear sound of a finely crafted Guild acoustic guitar.
I'm really excited about these new Guild guitars. We are building the best Guild guitars right here, right now.
I think the Guilds that are being made here are probably the best Guilds that were ever made.
I'd be happy to hang one of them on the wall at my house. I'd put it in the living room. I think it's like art.
We love building guitars. It's a great job, you know, to see something you've done on TV, to have your kids go, oh, my dad made that. You know, it's really cool. It's different.
I think there's some really fine guitars, and they're world class, and we want to continue, you know, building the best Guilds ever.
Stay tuned, because there's going to be some great things coming for Guild.